On the news tonight, Zamfara State Deputy Governor Mani Malam Mumuni advocate for special prayers amidst Eid al-Maulid celebration. As world celebrate International Day for Spinal Cord, experts call for special attention to victims. Plus, National Directorate of Employment to train more than 2,000 youths under a New Hope initiative of President Bola Tinubu. Today, 12 Rabiul Awal 1447, after the hijrat of Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Medina, which is equivalent to 5th September 2025. My name is Ilya Sallau. Now the news in details. Zamfara State government has called on Islamic scholars to intensify prayers for divine intervention towards restoration of peace in the state and country at large. The acting governor, Mani Malam Mumuni, made the call during this year Maulid held at various Zawiya Islamic schools in Kauran Namoda Emirate. Correspondent Muhammad Abakar completes the report.
Mani Malam Mumuni reiterated the present administration of Dauda Lawal in giving utmost priority to fight against all forms of insecurity in the state. He said it is imperative for every citizen to pray harder for the success of this mission. During the visit, the state acting governor announced cash donation, cows and food items to schools to support them for the smooth conduct of this year's Maulud in the area. Earlier in his remark, the Emir of Kauran Namoda Sanusi Muhammad Ahmad Asha expressed appreciation to the acting governor and his entourage for the visit and called on Muslim Ummah to remain united for the progress of Islam. Some of the schools visited during the visit include Zawiya Malam Baba, Zawari Shehu Kaya and Zawari Lungu Malamay, among others. Muhammad Abubakar, NTA News.
As the world celebrates the 2025 Spinal Cord Injury Day, victims have been called upon not to give up on the struggles with physical, mental, and socio-economic challenges of the injury. Chairman, Spinal Cord Injury Association of Nigeria, Zamfara State Chapter, Dr. Bilyamin Umar, made the call during an interview with NTA News on the challenge victims face in the society. The report. September 5th of every year has been set aside as the International Day for Spinal Cord Injury by the international organizations. The purpose is to increase public awareness of spinal cord injuries, its consequences, and promote inclusion and equal opportunities for the individuals with spinal cord injuries. Dr. Zaharuddin Na'ina of Federal Medical Center Gusau, who spoke on the causes of spinal cord injury, its devastating consequences, also highlighted some potential preventive measures.
It is a multidisciplinary approach. We cannot say a single healthcare professional is the only one that can treat or can contribute his care in spinal cord injuries. No. This multidisciplinary care included primary care physician like myself, then also the neurosurgeons, the neurologists, the nurses, physiotherapists, and nutritionalists, and counselors. All these things are also constitute multidisciplinary team that can contribute to care.
The chairman, Spinal Cord Injury Association of Nigeria, who doubled as chairman, Joint National Association of Persons with Disabilities, Zamfara State Chapter, Dr. Bilyamin Umar, urged victims not to give up and focus on how to improve their health and education despite the economic burden attached to it. He further appealed to the government to implement laws that provide inclusion, support, and recognition of people with spinal cord injuries in governance. NTA News. The Zamfara State leaders of African Democratic Congress, ADC, and its supporters have expressed their total disagreement on the activities of the national leaders. Chairman of the party, Zamfara State, Yusuf Said Ajib, made this known while briefing newsmen in Gusau, the state capital. The report. The Zamfara State Chairman of African Democratic Congress ADC coalition, Yusuf Said Ajib, said the election of all members of the party nationwide took place at the Treasury Suite and Conference, Abuja. After the election, all the elected members of each state was announced only, but the nominated members from Zamfara State were not announced. The positions are Deputy National Organizing Secretary and Deputy National Women Representative of People with Disabilities.
The Zamfara State chapter of ADC coalition leaders and its teaming followers and members unanimously agree that this kind of undemocratic behavior from the ADC coalition national leaders disagree with the position of the national leaders.
The chairman of ADC Zamfara added that these selected members were the 2 members selected out of the 20 representative from Zamfara by the National ADC Coalition. He therefore called on the national headquarters of ADC to resolve the issue amicably so that Zamfara State can have representative at the national headquarters of ADC. The Kebbi State House of Assembly has passed the Prenatal Medical Examination Bill 2025 into law. The new law requires prospective couples to undergo medical screening before marriage. Assembly correspondent Jafar Yusuf Illo reports that the law aims to promote healthy marriage and informed decision-making among couples planning to get married. The report.
Premarital medical screening is a crucial step in preparing for a healthy and fulfilling marriage. This screening involves a series of medical tests and consultation that helps prospective couples understand their health status and potential genetic risk.
1. It will safeguard health-intending couples and future generations. 2. Ensuring effective coordination with health institutions and relevant agencies. 3. Guarantee compliance while respecting cultural and religious sensitivities. 4. Ensuring the laws achieve its purpose without creating an undue hardship. After robust and constructive discussions, the committee made a necessary amendment where appropriate and subsequently approved the bill with recommendations for its passage into law.
The chairman of the House Committee on Health, Aminu Abubakar Gulumbe, presented bill number KBHA/003/2025 before the plenary. The bill successfully scaled its first, second, and third readings and was referred to the Committee of the Whole. It was later passed into law. The chairman stressed that henceforth no person shall formalize any marriage without a medical certificate issued by a qualified medical doctor in respect of both parties, if the bill is assented by the Kebbi State Governor. He explained that any person who contravenes this section of the bill commits an offense and shall be liable to a fine of up to 1 million naira or a 1-year jail term.
The bill is strict on offenders, like a medical practitioner who issues a fake certificate or a false certificate, he gets a 1-year jail term or a fine of 1 million naira. While the clergy who ties the knot without receiving a formal certificate gets 200,000 naira fine or 6 months imprisonment. And for both parties, like the couple and for each of them who also violate this law, gets 200,000 naira or 6 months jail term.
Additionally, at the plenary, the State and Local Government Contributory Pension Bill 2025 and Kebbi State Information Technology Development Agency Establishment Bill 2025 received their first readings and were committed to the appropriate committees for legislative action. In Buri Kebbi, Jafari Sopilo, NTA News.
The beneficiaries of Phase 2 3 months training on different skill acquisition by the Renew Hope initiative under the National Directorate of Employment have commended President Bola Tinubu for the opportunity. According to them, the initiative will go a long way in reducing unemployment among Nigerians. Correspondent Murtala Bala has more.
At least it will enable me, especially as a woman, to be able to assist my husband financially.
I see a lot of women that this program has helped who have undergone trainings in fashion designing, in bag making, and they are independent on their own. I will say a big thank you for this particular initiative. We are grateful.
I want to advise my colleagues, participants, to take note of all these pieces of advice that we have been given, most especially to focus on the skill that we are going to acquire instead of thinking of what we are going to get.
These young men and women form part of the more than 2,000 participants in Zamfara State who will undergo 3 months training on different skills under the Renewed Hope initiative of the National Director of Employment. The initiative is aimed at enabling the beneficiaries to become self-reliant. The Coordinator National Director of Employment in Zamfara State, Hajiya Hadiza Hamza Kolo, who plugged up the training, enjoined participants of the program to make the best use of the opportunity.
In the second phase, the NDE will train 41,307 persons all over Nigeria in 30 different skills, which range from vocational, entrepreneurship, agricultural, ITC, and activities in the public work sector.
The State Commissioner for Youth and Supports, represented, and Managing Director of Zamfara State Investment Property Company, Hajiya Amina Ismail, among other guests, commended the federal government for the initiative. At the end of the training, participants are expected to be given starter packs to enable them put what they have learned into practice. In Gusau, Murtala Bala, NTA News.
With this report, we come to the end of our news tonight. Do have a lovely weekend. Bye.